Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Abhinaya here. In this video, we'll be learning to draw a Anahata Mandala. So Anahata is a chakra. Anahata chakra is one among the 7 chakras. So we'll be discussing about it in detail as well. So first to start, I'm going to find the center point of the paper. To find the center point of the paper, divide the sheet into equal half on all the sides. My paper is 20 centimeters, so I'm marking a 10 centimeter on all the sides. And then I'm going to join these markings and find the center point. So the next step is to draw a seed of life pattern. So that seed of life pattern will be the basic framework for our Anahata Mandala. To draw a seed of life pattern, measure 3 centimeters in your compass, and all the circles that I'm going to draw now will be of 3 centimeter radius. There won't be any changes in the measurement. And the first circle will be of the center point that I found. So we are going to take this as a center point and I'm going to draw a first circle. Now we are going to take any point in the circle as a center point. So choose any point in this circle as your center point for the second circle and draw the second circle. We are not changing the measurement. So this new circle that we are drawing will actually create 2 new intersection points. You can take any one of them as your center point and draw your third circle. So this third circle will create another intersection point. Take that as your center point and draw another circle. So like this, we'll be continuing to draw circles on the intersection points that you're creating. So now I have drawn 7 circles to create seed of life pattern. So our Anahata chakra will be on the seed of life pattern. So the seed of life pattern will be acting as a framework for our Anahata chakra. So to give a finishing line for the Anahata chakra, I am actually drawing a bigger circle around it because the Anahata chakra will be at the center and around it I am going to create a mandala. Now I'm actually going to draw 2 big triangles in this pattern. So I have 2 patterns in this center portion and a pattern around it. So I'm actually joining the intersection points around the center portion to form a triangle. So I'm actually joining these 2 points and these 2 points to form a triangle. So we'll be drawing 2 triangles, the first triangle and another triangle which is opposite to this triangle. So now I'm joining these 2 points. So we have got the triangle like this. So the next triangle will be exactly opposite to this. So I'm going to join the leftover intersection points and form another triangle like this. So these 2 points I'll be joining, and then the opposite side I'm joining these 2 points, and then I'm joining the 2 intersection points at the bottom. So we have got a proper star. So the next step is to draw another small star inside. We have petals. I'm going to join the intersection points of the petals and form 2 triangles. So petal number 1, 3 and 5 I'm joining to form a triangle. Now I'm going to draw the next triangle which is going to be opposite to this. So I'm joining petal number 2, 4 and 6 like this. And these 2 points to get a proper geometrical star. So now I have created a small star inside and a bigger star outside. This is how the Anahata chakra will look like. But we'll be erasing the pencil markings. I'm going to actually draw using pen on this and then I'll erase the pencil markings to avoid confusion. I'm using my Pigma Micron pen and I'm drawing the lines that is needed. I'm drawing the 2 triangles and the bigger 2 triangles. Rest I'm going to erase it off. So this is how we create a Anahata chakra. So I'm drawing a mandala around this chakra. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a framework around this chakra. To create a framework for mandala, I'll be using my Pro Circle, and I'm going to take a measurement of 10 degree and mark 10 degree all around the circle. So I'm using my Pro Circle and marking 10 degree all around the circle, and I'm going to join the center point with this marking and form a framework. So this will act as a framework for the mandala that I'm going to draw now. I'm going to draw a few circles around it. These circles will help me actually design my mandala. So I'm going to use the circles and the lines that I've created as my guidelines to draw my mandala design. So we will also be designing the chakra that we have created. I'm going to use watercolors and few patterns inside to define the chakra. So when it comes to a chakra at the center and mandala around it, I don't want to complicate much. So I'm going with very simple patterns. So I always try to draw in pencil first and see which suits well, and then go ahead and continue the same pattern around. So let's talk about Anahata. Anahata chakra is one among the seven chakras, and this is the fourth chakra. This represents air, and this is placed on your body in heart. So all the chakras are aligned in your body at certain parts. This chakra is aligned to the heart. So this chakra represents love, empathy, compassion, and people say if your Anahata chakra is active, and you will show a lot of love, empathy, compassion to others and to the living beings. And I wish like everybody should have this chakra active all the time, because all that we need is love, compassion, and empathy around us. So that's the reason I took this chakra today to draw. So, while drawing this chakra, you try to actually activate this chakra consciously. So, it's a practice that a lot of people do by drawing the chakras. And when you activate your chakra, you feel so connected to the world around you, and you feel compassion, love, joy within yourself for no reason. So I wanted to actually spread that to everybody. That's the reason I am actually doing this video. So please do try this chakra and let me know your comments. And definitely, what I felt while drawing this, I want you guys also to experience it. Now I'm actually defining the chakra at the center part. I am trying to actually make it little interesting. Because we are going to use watercolors, I'm not filling the entire chakra with patterns. I'm just giving details here and there. So I'm using watercolors. Usually this chakra was represented by green color, but I wanted to make it look a little more attractive. So I am actually using purple, pink, and little of black. Always use wet on wet technique when it comes to watercolors, because I love to play around with water and create textures. So I'm wetting the paper where I wanted to paint with plain water, and then I'll be adding the colors. So today I'm using pink and purple. So once your paper is wet, and you can actually add the colors and let it spread on its own. When you play with wet on wet, it creates its own texture, and you can layer it with 2 3 colors as well. So I'll be using 2 colors today. And now I'm adding my second color, purple. I wanted to create a little texture with purple and pink. So as your paper is already wet, you just need to drop the paint on it. You don't need to paint it. So I'm just dropping the paint here and there to create a texture. You really can't do any mistakes when it comes to wet on wet. whatever the mistakes that you do, in the end result it'll never show. It'll look beautiful. It'll be very unique actually. So I really love this technique. I all my paintings are only wet on wet, and I fall in love with it every time I do it. Now I'm actually painting the outer part. The center part, the center star is already done, and now I'm actually painting the outer part with purple. I don't want to actually use pink and purple again. I'm sticking on to purple now, and the same wet on wet technique. I'm trying to create a texture. Outer portion because I don't want it to get smudged with the center portion or the star. So once it is dry, I'll be working with the bigger star, because wet on wet we use a lot of water and it tries to smudge. I don't want to create a mess. That's the reason. So now I'll finish off the outer portion, and then I'll once it's dry, I'll go and work on the bigger star. Look at the texture it is coming out. I'm already in love with this. This is the beauty of wet on wet. That's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're going to try this mandala, let me know your comments and feedbacks. It'll help me improve my video. Also, check out my channel and subscribe to it. Let's create a better world by spreading unconditional love, joy, and compassion. So that's it. Let's stay happy and healthy. Thank you.